Hi, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and this is the 4th of April with a brand new deck that's been released today. So, full disclosure, I love cats. It's going to have to come through in the readings, I'm sure, and I also love M J Cullinane. So, we're on a double win from he to start with, but I'll try and remain as impartial as possible, which is going to be pretty much impossible. Okay, enough waffling. So we've got M J Cullinane. Hay House have taken on M J Cullinane now. So they recently did her Crow, Urban Crow, that was it. So they've now got the cat. So interesting story about this. She's not particularly a huge cat lover. In fact, she has a slight fear for them. But she tripped over, I think she was going to do a dog's, I think she was telling the story about how she was going to do the dog tarot. And actually, they said, what about cats? And she was like, I don't really know about cats. And then she tripped over a ginger cat. So she accepted that actually she needed to do one for cats as well. This is gorgeous. This inside the box, look, it looks like a Maine Coon, doesn't it? And you've got obviously the reversals as well. I mean, I've had a very quick look at this deck, and I must admit I'm slightly in love. Slip Beyond the Veil on Silent Cat Paws. So, what have we got on the back? She likes the fact that actually they're mysterious shapeshifters, loyal familiars, and self-appointed rulers over the humans they deign to grace with their company. And many of us will happily submit to the rule for a few cuddles. From scrounging alley cats to well-fed fat cats and hairless cats to giant puffballs, the Curious Cat Tarot is a positively perfect deck for any cat lover. So they are Rider-Waite based, so you'll see that it follows a similar style. So if you've learnt the Rider-Waite based or the Rider-Waite deck, Rider-Waite-Smith deck, then you will be able to easily transfer to these. Okay. Right, let's have a look. So that's the box to one side. So I don't know if you can hear, but I've got a slight cold, so I'm hoping I'm not going to be sniffing. Right, so lovely sized book. There she is. It's MJ. Inside you've got, she usually does an introduction to, that's it, introduction, how to prepare your deck, card spreads, yes or no's, meow spreads. So she's got some spreads at the beginning and then straight into the deck. Now it's not illustrated, the book, which is unusual, but it's not illustrated, but there's more than enough to. Oh, and that's something that was, I actually did notice. Every single card has been dedicated to a cat, real life cat, from the first 78 investors, I think, in her Kickstarter campaign. Because this was an independent deck to start with that obviously has done so well that Hay House have picked it up. So that's the book. It's a nice size book. Let's take a look at they're quite, I will say they're quite a big deck. So with my troubled hands, as you know, a little bit difficult for me, but I can manage them. I'm used to dealing with a deck that is about that wide. Well, not even that wide, actually. About that wide. That feels about right for me. So it's slightly larger than the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Thicker card quality, I believe. Right, okay, so let's take a look. We're going to start with the major. So the Fool, the Magician. See, we've still got the table with all of the goblet, the pentacles, sword and wand. There we go. The High Priestess. She's got a Book of Torah, has she? Because she sits with the wisdom of the whole world. So that's the only thing that's missing, is she's not sitting on a book, but she's sitting on the moon. And there's the inner wisdom there. So you've still got the High Priestess effectively in here. The Empress. And she's got a baby, so she's a mama. He looks like an emperor, doesn't he? Ruling over everybody. And the Hierophant has got the keys to the knowledge. So you can easily make the transfer. I'm just saying this because obviously you can make the transfer between the Rider-Waite-Smith and this. It's interesting, the Lovers. So it's about choices, isn't it? About relationships, passion. Very interesting. The Chariot. So a cat's taking charge of two dogs. Dobermans as well, aren't they, by the look of them? Oh, okay, strength. So this this beautiful little pussycat's going to be able to tame the wolf. They're lovely, aren't they? We've still got the inner light, so being guided. I really do enjoy MJ's work, I must admit. Feels quite scrapbooky, but I like that whole kind of look. Right, death. Oh, shame. Temperance. If he waits patiently, he's going to catch all the fish. The devil is going to tempt you with procrastination and distraction, and it's a never-ending battle, isn't it? The cat and the mouse, playing cat and mouse with you. The Tower. Star. Moon. Oh, look at that. Such a happy face. In his heaven with all his birdies around him, naughty cats. Judgment. So this is your calling. And the crows are calling, you see. Calling you to take up your position wherever that is in life. The world. Completion. Right, okay. So there's a new card in here, 22, Unity. I'll take a look at that in a moment and see what that is. And also 23, so we've got the Grimalkin. No, that's not traditional Rider-Waite, so we'll have a look in a minute. At the end of the video, I'll have a look and see what that's for. So we dive straight into the Wands suit, which is all about activities, the things we do, the jobs we take, our physical movement in life. Oh, it's a bit wet. And there's a page. And that's lovely for the fast movement of the knights, isn't it? Or the wands, rather. The knight, the queen, and the king. And we've got the ace of cups. We've got the cup set now. Five, six. Yeah. Aren't they lovely? Yeah, they've got that distinct oracle card feel, the quality of the card, the thickness of it. So swords, all about what we're thinking. New idea, need to make a decision. Letting go, taking a rest. Loneliness. Moving forward. You know, see all the troubled waters are behind you. See, she's based them, you know, on the Rider-Waite, but managed to incorporate incorporate. So this is worry. So he's worrying about this enemy, you see. Worrying about the enemy. Oh yeah, Ten of Swords. Sorry, I got a bit distracted then. You can hear this cold on me. It's having a slight effect on my ability to be able to think clearly, but I can still show you these gorgeous cards that are out today. So this is the last suit now. So you've got all of the pentacles. I love them. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So that is the Grimalkin'S Curious Cats Tarot. So let's have a quick little look and see what that is, because I've not encountered that before and I should have looked beforehand, sorry. So actually there'll be more than 78, there'll be 80 because there's two more here. Unity. Right, positive. So this is allowing vulnerability within a group, joining forces with others, finding your community or support network, feeling free to express yourself without fear. Okay, so that's in there. And then Grimalkin is the next one. That's who the deck is dedicated to. Allows, you've got reversals as well, but this is allows events to take place with patience and grace, feeling drawn into nature, content with life, highly intuitive, steps back and allows others to make mistakes so as to learn. So it's a bit of a wisdom, isn't it? offers healing and wisdom, yeah, with a soft touch. So this is the greatest wisdom of all. A little bit of a Hierophant energy to it, to be honest. And that's also like the Three of Cups energy. So it's interesting. I don't know what she explains why she did that, but obviously to make the deck a little bit more personal. Some people are adding extra cards in. There's nothing here that explains why she did that, but she, okay. No, she just tells a story about how the cat, she tripped over the cat. So that is the Grimalkin'S Curious Cat's Tarot deck. And as I say, it's out today on the 4th of April. And we wish it lots of luck. I'm sure it will do very well as her crow decks. We tend to do very well with the M J Cullinane decks. They're very popular for us as a store. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.